Welcome students of Standard 9, SV Union High School and Junior College. Students, welcome. Today we are going to study Standard 9, History Chapter 6, Empowerment of Women and Other Weaker section. In today's part first, we are going to study Manifestation of Woman Power. In today's lesson of Empowerment of Women and Other Weaker sections, we are going to study the manifestation of woman power. Let us begin with the introduction. Women had participated extensively in the freedom struggle. Women have also made important contributions in all fields in the post-independence period too. That is what we will study in this chapter. When we study the conditions of the woman in India, we realize that the roots of several of the problems they face lie in the mentality of men. Even in the 21st century, we have not been able to rid ourselves of this male-centered mentality. So students, we see that even in the 21st century, we still are dominated by men, and we have to get rid of this male-centered mentality by empowering women. And it was specially done even in the earlier period after independence by Vinoba Bhave. Vinoba Bhave made use of woman power in the Bhudan movement, which he had started, placing the faith in Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy. Women volunteers carried the message of Bhudan to all parts of India. Women played a significant role in the Telangana peasants' armed struggle, which challenged the rule of the Nizams and the feudal system. As the region became free from bonded labor, women also found freedom from this torment. So, Vinoba Bhave made use of woman power in the Bhudan movement, and this is how women volunteers carried the message of Bhudan to all the parts of India. Now the next manifestation of woman power. Women who have to face the brunt of scarcity of supplies and rising prices gave a show of their strength as an organized entity in 1972. Under the leadership of the socialist leader Mrinal Gore, women in Mumbai participated in a demonstration which came to be known as the Latne Morcha, the rolling pin demonstration. Commodities like oil, ghee, rava, maida would become scarce just as Diwali was near at hand. Kerosene had become very expensive. Women came together, brandishing their rolling pins, and took part in the demonstrations. This movement met with success, and the public got a glimpse of the united power of women. So, students, we saw that how in 1972, under the leadership of the socialist leader Mrinal Gore, you can see Mrinal Gore in the picture, the women in Mumbai, they participated in a demonstration, and that demonstration came to be known as Latne Morcha. Women use latne, you all know that, latna, that is the rolling pins. So with that in their hands, they participated in the demonstration, and it was against the price hike during the Diwali time when commodities like oil, ghee, rava, maida had become scarce and the price of kerosene was very high. So students, we can see how the power of the woman can be highlighted from this incident. The women in Mumbai in 1972 under the leadership of Mrinal Gore. As you can see, as I told you children, you can see Mrinal Gore in the picture, and women came together. Now the next is the Chipko movement. Another show of constructive woman power was seen during the Chipko movement in 1973. Trees from the foothills of the Himalayas were to be cut down for commercial purposes. Chandi Prasad Bhatt and Sundarlal Bahuguna had started a movement to prevent this. Now students, you can see Sundarlal Bahuguna and Chandi Prasad Bhatt. In order to save the trees, they started this movement which was called as the Chipko movement. Women followed the strategy of holding hands and encircling each other. You can see in the later part that how the tree is encircled by the women. They are holding each other's hands and they are embracing the tree. That is why the name is Chipko movement. The women followed the strategy of holding hands and encircling each tree. By this way, they wanted to show that how the trees can be saved. As their method consisted of protecting the trees by embracing it, the movement came to be known as the Chipko movement. Women took part in it in large numbers. Women had a big role to play in the agricultural economy of this region. Gaura Devi was the activist who created awareness among the women with the help of Sudesha Devi and Bachani Devi. Children, you can see in the picture Gaura Devi. It was she who created awareness among the other women with the help of Sudesha Devi and Bachani Devi. And their purpose was to save the trees. So, they encircled the trees and they caught each other's hands. This movement came to be known as the Chipko movement. The next is the anti-liquor movement. In 1992, in Andhra Pradesh, a movement was started against the drinking of alcohol. It received a good response in other states too. When the head of the household dies, an untimely death due to the addiction of alcohol, the family faces a serious crisis which affects a woman. Due to alcoholism, they have to deal with extreme sorrow and poverty. This movement got the support of the anti-Arak movement in Andhra Pradesh. So, because the men got addicted to alcoholism, the family suffered the most, and the untimely death of the male member from the family, it pushed the full family into poverty. So, the anti-liquor movement was started for this purpose so that it will get rid of alcoholism. So, the women also organized themselves against this and it came to be called as anti-liquor movement. Now we will see that further. So students, in the anti-liquor movement in 1992, when the head of the household dies an untimely death due to the addiction of alcohol, the family faces a serious crisis which affects women the most. So due to alcoholism, they have to deal with extreme sorrow and poverty, and this movement got the support of the anti-Arak movement in Andhra Pradesh. You can see in the picture that how, because of alcoholism, the full family is ruined up. Now, as a result of a government policy, Arak, a locally produced alcohol dealers set up shop in every town and village. The poor laboring people began to get addicted to alcohol. At the same time, a literacy program was being run in the villages of the state. The Sitama Katha, Sita story, was narrated as a part of this program. It was a story about Sita, who creates awareness among the people of a village and gets alcohol to be banned from the village. In 1992, 3 youths of Dubuganta village of Nellore district in Andhra Pradesh drowned in a lake in a state of inebriation and died. At this instance, the women of the village came together and forced the closure of Arak shops. The report of this news in the local newspapers had its effect on many other villages. The movement spread to the entire state and the government had to adopt a strict policy against the sale of alcohol. So students, because of the movement of the women against anti-liquor, the government's policy, they had to stop these liquor shops. Now how it went down, we will see that. The poor laboring people began to get addicted. At the same time, literacy programs were being set up. And so what happened? It was been during that time, the Sitama Kathas, you know that goddess Sita was the main character in Ramayana. Now it is through Sita's mouth, it was narrated that how alcohol is bad for health and how it can lead to death and also ruin the family. So awareness was created among the people. In 1992, three youths of the Buganta village of Nellore district in Andhra Pradesh, they were found drowned in a lake, and they were in a state of inebriation, means they were not conscious. It is because might be they are addicted to alcohol, they fell in a lake and they died. So the women in the village, after this incident, they came together and they forced the closure of these arak shops, of these liquor shops, and the news spread to other villages also. The movement spread to the entire state, and the government was forced to adopt the strict policy against the sale of alcohol. So students, you can see that how liquor can ruin the houses, it can give death, so it needs to be stopped, and the protection of the society from liquor. So women took a major role, a major part in closing the liquor shops. In the next part of the lesson, we are going to study about the International Women's Year and the other laws for women. Thank you.